So, if you
So,
listened yesterday,
or
we had
whenever I
a
upload this, I might
a real.
upload one between Brittin and this one.
So, if you
I'm
listened the
going to
other day,
Ravi's house. I went to Ravi's house yesterday or tomorrow, however I upload this.
we had Britton Harrison on, and we had Britton Harrison on again. Britton, how's it going?
It's going pretty well.
So, I was looking for a picture to put for. We just recorded the last one, by the way. So, I was looking for a picture to put for that podcast, like the thumbnail, and I'm scrolling through on the Twitter machine, and on August 19th, 2013, there's a picture of two 10-piece chicken McNuggets, and I tweeted, shout out to Britain. I didn't even tag Britain, I just said, shout out to Britain. And so I see replies that I replied to you with. I don't know what your replies were because your Twitter's gone, but I have like, but did you at least pick up your nuggets? Like, what do you mean? Like, anyway, so here's this thing. Here's the story. And back in 2013, I think Britain tweeted about like he wanted chicken nuggets or he wanted McNuggets, and he like allegedly he went through McDonald's drive-through and said that he didn't have like the McNugget, like he did. I guess like he didn't get McNuggets in his order, and they gave it to him. And for some reason, Britain tweeted about it, and I remember at the time, like that was just like a joke where I was like, oh, it's just like like let's just we're just joking about this, like just friends like giving each other crap, you know what I mean? And then it turned into this big thing over the year
A
or two.
gimmick.
It turned into a gimmick. Where like I remember there was a video that I did with me and my friends. We like walked to McDonald's, and the whole video I'm just like giving Britain crap about the McNuggets, but it was all like all in love. You know what I mean? It was all like jokes, like just between friends. Like, but watching back, it's like, my God, dude, like, come on, kid, like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, you yelling at Britain for his McNuggets, and I'm like, oh, I paid for these, Britain, blah blah blah, and like, at the time I was like, oh, it's just jokes. And then when everyone goes crazy about the McNuggets, and then I watch that video back, and I'm like, man, I feel bad back then. But Justin, what do you got to say about Chicken McNugget Gate of 2013?
So you brought it up, and then I know Miguel, Ravi, Breach, me, everybody knew about these chicken McNugget deals. I remember one time Britton was in a call, and someone brought it up, and Britton was just like tired of it, and he just left the call. He didn't say anything. And I think Miguel kept harassing him constantly. And then I remember that. And I don't remember him. I never heard that story. All I know is Brent stole nuggets. I don't know how he stole them. I just assumed he just sniped some order that was on the counter. Like, I didn't know he went to there and said, hey, I didn't get nuggets in my order, and they just gave him free nuggets. The way this story was portrayed to me is you straight up sniped someone else's nuggets from McDonald's and just walked out.
So here to put this chicken McNugget story that has been dead for a couple of years, but completely dead and to rest. Burton, you got the floor.
All right. I want to preface this by saying that I was 17 years old at the time, and I'm 25 now.
Okay, so the statute of limitations has passed.
So he was a minor.
A stupid a stupid teenager.
Minor, I hardly knew her.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, we didn't even talk about The Office. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
So, I think I was just hungry one night, and I don't think we really had much food in the kitchen that I wanted to eat. So I was just like, I didn't have any money because I was 17. I didn't have a job. So, common swindler's trick. Please don't do this. It's a piece of shit move. I called McDonald's and I was like, hey, I was up there last night. We had a big order. I had a 20-piece nugget, and I didn't get the nuggets. And they're like, okay, if you want to come back up here, we'll give you a 20-piece nugget. I'm like, cool. So I go up there. I go through the drive-through. Not only do they give me the 20 nuggets, but they give me another 20 nuggets. So I now have 40 chicken nuggets.
God. Sheesh.
So, is this how the 40 nugget thing started, by the way? This 40 nugget challenge? Or is this something else?
I don't think so.
I think that was just a Lorenzo production like a couple years after.
Okay.
But yeah, for whatever reason, I thought it was funny, so I tweeted about it. I was like, oh, I just got all these nuggets, but I mean, it wasn't funny. Obviously, I was 17, being broke and not having money it wasn't an excuse to go and steal. So I do still feel bad about that. And the reason why I would get so upset whenever it was brought up, because like whenever everybody started pointing out how big of a piece of shit move it was, like I understood. I was like, okay, I get it. I shouldn't have done it. But then it just kept following me for years and years, like into my 20s. And I'm like, okay, when is everybody going to stop talking about this?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I do think a few times some people did go a little too far whenever they made jokes about it, but I'm not, it is what it is. It's all in the past. It still ruffles my feathers a little bit, but I'm more pissed off at myself that I did it. I mean, I can't get pissed off at people for making jokes about it.
Stupid
Yeah,
stuff.
that's fine.
Everyone did stupid stuff when they were
Not like McDonald's ever steals anything from anybody. Help.
No. And it goes with the fact that, like, and not to interrupt you, I'm sorry, but it goes. This is something that I wanted to say in the first episode. It's like it goes back to me being like so annoying, like when I was like 16, 17, 18, 19 online, and like that was people's perception of me for a really long time. So like that's why I would get so upset. So anybody I got really pissed off at or like whatever, like sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I feel like everybody was like, if you look back at what was that, 2013? So 8 years, or I know how to count, 7 years. Like 7 years ago, dude. Like, I mean, the whole world was different. So like, like who knows? Like what? Like people, I'm sure people have done a lot worse. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it became like a thing, like trademark with torrenting. It was like it became a meme in the YWC.
I forgot about that.
I hated it.
I mean, I know. Like,
well, at least you're not Breach and have like 50 different names for you.
So.
It's like pick one.
And Breach has his old DVD collection. You know what I mean? Like, he's done his fair share of ripping things off.
Yeah.
So
here's the thing. Another thing, Dustin Hinterd.
Oh yeah.
Goes into Walmart, literally steals Backlash 2009 in the bathroom. Nobody gives him shit about it.
I got that DVD.
Little Tubbs McGee over here, 2 towns over, goes and steals some chicken McNuggets and all.
Didn't you like go to a gas station to meet up with Dustin?
I did, yeah. It was an Exxon in my town because like I lived in this town, Sheridan, and I'm not gonna say the town that he lived in because I don't know if he still lives there. But like he tweeted me one day, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in your town. Like, you want to meet up?" I was like, "Cool, whatever." So we met up at this gas station, and I walked in. He was the first person I ever met from online. First thing he does is the Davey Richards cutthroat symbol.
Oh my God.
Right over there by the Gatorade. And I'm like, this man's a different animal.
Dude, that's incredible. You didn't even take a picture together. You just kind of like, it's kind of like a quick little, like how far were you from this gas station?
Oh, just like less than a mile.
Okay. So I was going to say, like, if it was like, if it was like 10 minutes, I would be like, you went the whole way, you know what I mean? But yeah, if it's less than a mile, if it's right by your house, it's like you might as well just like, oh yeah, hey, how you doing?
It was just a quick, a little how you doing. I don't think I didn't have an iPhone at that time, so I couldn't take a selfie or anything. But I don't think we even thought about it.
Dang, dude, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, so rest in peace to Nugget Gate of 2013.
Breach is 100% gonna watch the video, possibly Miguel.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You know what? We were all stupid when we were younger, and I think that's the moral of the story.
And we're just less stupid now.
I just hope that doesn't reflect on me, like how people see me now. That's the biggest thing.
It's fine.
Because for a while I know it did.
Like, so. Okay, let me say this. I don't care who I'm addressing.
I don't mean to make this a therapy session, but
no. I'm just saying. Like, I don't care who I'm addressing right now. If you still give Brittin crap about the stupid McNugget thing, like. You got a problem. Like, you better go check yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it was years ago. Like,
Stevie Breach.
Yeah, Breach.
You Mark. Go take a shower.
Yeah. Steve.
Go shower.
Go show
I
some
bet you.
up your ass,
I bet you $40 that Breach goes and tweets McNuggets after he listens to this.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, Breach. I mean, I love Breach. I have no problems with Breach, but last time he did that, it didn't go well for him. So I hope he doesn't do that again.
I bet money he just posts a picture and I just see it. I'm like, oh, of course.
Nuggets. It'd be all caps. Nuggets.
Well, I have
Okay,
him
here's
muted, so I'm
here's
not
the
gonna see it.
oh dang dude. Well, I mean, it is what it is. Um, didn't doesn't Wendy's have like a special? Isn't it like $1 for like 10 or
I thought that
20 or
was Burger
something?
King.
That's Burger King, yeah.
Burger King. Yeah, yeah.
Anyways,
I don't know.
McDonald's nuggets are the goat. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Although, Britton, have you been to Chick-fil-A?
I had Chick-fil-A for dinner tonight.
Dang, dude. What do you get at Chick-fil-A?
Spicy chicken sandwich, no pickles, large fry, and an 8-count nugget.
See, what kind of nuggets do you get though? Is it the breaded or is it fried or is it grilled or
They're
I'm sorry,
fried.
it's fried? Okay, because I tried the grilled nuggets from
Oh, they're
Chick-fil-A.
horrible.
I hated Chick-fil-A for the longest time, but those grilled nuggets with the Chick-fil-A sauce, oh, I mean,
Come on.
just incredible.
No, come on.
What do you mean? Come on,
I
it's
tried
so
them one time and they were disgusting. Maybe it was just the ones that I got.
yeah.
Maybe I should
It's
try them again.
legitimately just chicken. It's just chicken breast.
I mean, I
I don't
like
know.
grilled chicken, but it's just
I'd take Brendan's opinion over yours, Mike. He knows chicken nuggets.
I'm a chicken nugget aficionado.
It's like Luke. I mean, it's Brendan then Luke.
Oh, with the chicken, yeah. But
I'm a chicken
all right.
man.
Well, there we go. So that story's done. I mean, like, there was a point a couple years after that where I would like every time I got chicken McNuggets at McDonald's or thought of or heard of chicken nuggets, I would always think of the story. But like even now, when like it wasn't until I went through like Twitter and I saw like the picture where I was like, oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah.
But there we go. That's the story. It's encapsulated in this Chronicles of the YWC, and that's it. So, Britton, thanks again for being on, even though it
Thank
was
you
10
guys for
minutes
having
after
me.
the last one.
Yeah.
And that's it. We'll talk to you again in the next one.
Tomorrow.